my key fob is pretty messed up. So I bought one of these AJT key fob covers off Amazon. I left a link. I'm going to see how easy it is to assemble it and if it's worth the $41 or whatever it costs. So, yeah. Alright, so it comes with, looks like 4 screws, an Allen wrench, Torx driver, buttons, a sticker, how to get to the instructions, and the front and back of the new fob. In the back of this, you have the option if you want to pull the key off of here, because see, look, this has a key, right? You have your key. You can pop this pin out in here if you really want to and store the key in the back of this, but I'm not going to do that because I never use that key for anything. So the first thing we need to do is actually pull that key out and then disassemble this, which I will do with this guy and hopefully not break anything. Pop the side, pop the other side. That comes off. This thing's disgusting. This thing has been through it. Alright, the battery, we're gonna pop out of there. Now we got, I believe it's 6 different Torx tips, but look at this. This thing is beat up. Like, it's coming apart. That's why I bought it. Blech. So hopefully everything I need in here is still usable because there are a few parts you have to reuse. God, this is the worst little tool. And you want to be very careful with Torx tips because you can strip them out super easily and you don't need that. So the hard part about this is actually turning it. So I'm going to attempt to do it this way. And they are so tiny. It almost makes you want to just like rip it all apart. If I can just loosen them up at least, like break the torque. Problem is it's so small. It's really hard to tell if you're in there.
That's what she said.
Oh my god, if you can get your own Torx tip on a regular size screwdriver, that will make your life so much easier. You can't even get any leverage on the thing at all. Probably not the way they recommend to do this, but it's the only way I can get it to work. Here we go, there we go. Probably easier to just drill these out. Good God. Why can't I ever get something that's just easy and just works? Or would it? I'm about to put this little screwdriver in my drill. Alright, it definitely stripped out a screw, I think. So I'm going to try to get these other two. Here we go, that one's going. This one's just stuck, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's stripped. You know what I'm going to do is just have to break it. Whatever, I don't want this thing anyway, right? And if I really screw it up, and chop half my finger off like that, don't be stupid like me. That side just does not want to come out. I don't know how I'm going to, what? The only thing I need a little gasket and the motherboard. So as long as I can get those out without breaking it too bad. Let's see if I can do this. Without breaking the gasket or the motherboard. Alright, so I need this and that. So these are the two things that you need to keep from your old one. Now I'm just going to have that there so I can get the buttons right. I need the emergency button. I need the remote start button. I need lock and unlock. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set the buttons where they belong. I'm going to put the gasket on the motherboard, then put it in. Just so I don't hurt anything. Now for the battery, they showed that you do it like that, right? And then these kind of just, wham, go together. I don't think that worked. So we're going to, oh, mother of God. Can I just have something go effing right? Today is not my day. Dude, the slightest bump and these things go flying. Alright, all that's there. Now this guy is going to sit right here, like that. Now this is going to be up here, and it should... Alright, I think I got it the way it needs to go. Now I'm going to put these screws in here and tighten them down with the Allen key. Don't use any sort of Loctite or anything. Alright, got one down. I heard my truck beep, so I know that one works. It's all done. As you can see, it works. The light comes on. Alright, so there's the old one. And here's the new one. I will say that this is actually really nice. However, I don't like installation. It was kind of crap. They give you this crappy screwdriver that I had to put in the drill to get it to work well because these screws, these little screws in the old fob were actually really tight. So I had to put in a screwdriver. If you have your own Torx wrench or your Torx driver, you should be fine. Snapping this thing together, you really got to time it right because the battery just kind of floats around until you snap it into the right spot and hopefully you get it. And if you don't, then all the buttons are going to go flying, which is super annoying. Other than that, I think it's really quality. I'm really happy I have it. My old one was pretty busted and falling apart. This one, the front isn't rubber, and it's not going to fall apart like that. It's actually just, plastic buttons and everything. So this one actually should last a while. Now that I got through installation, I'm actually really happy with it. So, yeah, there's a link. Go get it. Peace.